let's now transition from breastfeeding to formula. And I use the word transition because many moms ask, well, when is the right time to do something like that? And how do I even start making that transition? So Nancy, let me start with you. Give some advice to moms out there. Do you just stop and bring in the formula? Do you wean off?
One of the things you can do is that if you were breastfeeding already and you've made that decision to go ahead and start supplementing with formula, remember you can express breast milk and store it, or you can choose formula. There's so many different ones out there on the market that right now that many of the brands, there's different types. There's ready to feed, there's concentrated, there's powder formula that you reconstitute. One of the things you can do is like once a day, maybe just starting maybe once in the afternoon, you can supplement with a bottle. But you gotta be careful about the amount. Depending on how old the baby is going to be, is that the amounts that we'll be talking about, the different whether it's an ounce or 2 ounces of how much to give the baby. It just depends on where you are in the breastfeeding right now. Okay?
And Carey, in terms of timing on when to initiate that transition,
the weaning process,
is there a recommended time?
You know, again, it goes back to personal choice. The recommendation to breastfeed is about 6 months, and then you introduce the complementary foods, and then they recommend 1 year. But it doesn't mean everybody has to do it. It's a recommendation. If you decided you wanted to wean or transition, you just have to do it slowly. You don't want to just stop abruptly as well. That could always lead to other complications as well.